I've tried to make this video. This is my third time making this video. So, welcome to Breaking Feud. And in this video, we will be talking about the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder's take on the Justice League. Just a disclaimer, I will do, towards the end of the video, I might just do a video, like spoilers or maybe, I'll do a disclaimer, don't worry. So, just a heads up, this movie is completely Zack Snyder's take on Justice League. Essentially, if you guys don't know, I know you guys, some of you just know by now because just a lot of videos on it. I'm just going to sum it up. So, 2016, Zack Snyder was filming Justice League. The same year he released Batman v Superman, and that movie flopped, which got Warner Bros. To reshoot Suicide Squad to make it lighter, and that flopped. But Wonder Woman was so amazing, they wanted to go with a lighter tone for Justice League, and so I guess Zack Snyder had filmed the movie in 2016. Only did 80 to 90%, and I think during the early stage of post production, his daughter had passed away due to something. It's not fun. I don't want to say it, it's just not nice, but like, yeah, she had passed away, and yeah, so he stepped down and his daughter stepped down. Warner Bros. Got Joss Whedon, and at the beginning it sounded cool, I'm saying the guy who did the Avengers movies, the first two, but the thing was, unlike the Avengers movies, he was stepping in to help finish a movie that was already be filmed, and this was completely Zack Snyder's project, unlike Joss Whedon, where the two Avengers movies were completely, he had to completely start from the ground up. So yeah. So of course he had to shoot the movie. He apparently reshot like most of the movie, even though WP Warner Bros. Said he was shooting only 30% of the film, the remaining portions of the film, and just reshooting a couple of scenes to fix it up, and just changing the script a little bit to make it good. And Warner Bros. Wanted to make it a 2-hour film instead of the 3 to 4 hour film that Snyder had vision. And of course, when that movie was released, it was terrible. So with that, Zack Snyder has been really, ever since that movie was released, Zack Snyder was like, yo, here's a picture of a scene I did, and this is how it would have been played. Here's some characters that were not in the movie. Here's this, here's that, like informations that he was releasing informations on the things he did on the Justice League movie when he was in there, and of course this led to #release the Snyder Cut. Overall, this movie's amazing. It's the 4-hour movie, and of course with that you get better character developments, and it's pretty amazing. Like, you get and I'm going to go through some differences, just to give you a context of the two movies. So firstly, both of them have very different openings. Of course, there were some reshot movies. You can literally tell there were screens, and each of them had a different introduction. Each hero, Steppenwolf has a different appearance, the same appearance that you got to see in BVS, the small cameo. Of course, the fight with Amazons, the people of the Amazonian land or whatever, and just more extended scenes of Darkseid's backstory. Yes, I said Darkseid. He's in this movie. Yeah, and then of course this movie was supposed to tie in with Aquaman, so you get a lot more scenes with Aquaman. You got Willem Dafoe's character that was from Aquaman in this movie, and this movie was supposed to tie in Willem Dafoe's character to the Snyder Cut, including Amber Heard's character. Of course, you got more people um, who are in Thanos, who are in Darkseid's group over and whatnot. So yeah. Um, so essentially, you can have a little bit more backstory with Cyborg. He's the heart and soul of this movie. Essentially, I need him, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Batman all work together to actually help save the day. Unlike Justice League, where it was just either Wonder Woman fighting or one major character that actually just did everything towards the end of the film. That will be for spoilers. So yeah. And what else was? And the other thing was, with this movie, they just cut down on all character developments and changed some character developments for Wonder Woman and Batman, and it was completely awful. So yeah, and of course with this movie, they remove all the Joss Whedon terrible CGI moments and actually put the ones that Zack Snyder had filmed. Now I'm just going to go into spoilers, but yeah, it's more like kind of just talking about the differences between the two movies. So yeah, so essentially with of course, one major player was Henry Cavill's returning as Superman. So with the previous movie, the other cut, he apparently when he was doing reshoots, Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman, when he was doing reshoots, he was filming Mission Impossible at this point. At that point, and he had a beard, and he contractually was not obligated to shave his beard. He was not allowed, so they spent like $30 million on terrible CGI, including his mouth, and judging by all the scenes all the scenes in the Snyder cut, why couldn't they just use all those scenes? It would have saved them time because it was like 89%. This movie was 89-90% shot. It was already done. All they had to do was put the clips together. I don't understand why. And the Superman scenes were like literally fine. Not even. It was much better. Like literally. One thing I felt like they needed to explore more was really Superman resurrection. Like in both cuts, like he gets resurrected and just fighting because he couldn't remember anything, and so sees Lois, and of course was like, I'm good. By these with the Snyder cut, it's executed a little bit better. So this whole movie is much better than the theatrical cut because of the execution and the actual story arc, dialogues, and everything. There's some elements where like yeah they executed it, much better than Justice League 20 something. It's just that I wish they made the scene even longer just to fully develop the characters. But other than that, it was fine. Like, I wish they executed the whole resurrection of Superman better. And one thing which confused me was why didn't he have at least someone making sure that the cube was safe? Like, literally, like, they knew that not Darkseid, I mean, Steppenwolf was going to come because they activated it. So they have had Batman who, instead of running towards the field, either have one person, like, run away, or to have taken the cube and just ran with it or something. But with that actually made the scene a lot better because it had shown that I'm going to say Cyborg's father. I'm just going to call him Miles Dyson because the actor who plays Cyborg's father plays Miles Dyson in Terminator 2, and he's well known for that role. So Miles Dyson is, like, he has a really good ending. His like that, like in the scene where he's like with the cube and whatnot, it was so beautifully shot and had so much emotions. It's just that before, with the cube laying around, I wish they did something with it. But yeah. My favorite part of the movie essentially was just Cyborg's character and Flash's character. With the ending of BVS, no, not BVS, I mean Justice League 2017 cut, Superman was just doing all the work, saving everyone, not just the Justice League and defeating Steppenwolf. He was also saving people within the town. But with this movie, each character was doing something different. Like Batman was trying to kill all the army so that they can not interfere with Flash, like doing his thing, because essentially we needed in this story. Flash had a really important role in actually saving everyone. Essentially, it was him and Cyborg that helped save the team, while Aquaman, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman were, trying to stop Steppenwolf from killing Cyborg and trying to kill Flash, which was really cool. And then the scene where Superman is just fighting Steppenwolf, he went all full power, like just punched his way through, like broke his, I guess, horns or ears, whatever. And it was so amazing, like it was so beautiful, like in terms of actions and whatnot. The action in this movie was so amazing, like literally. And you get to see the conflict with Cyborg's character, his backstory and how his backstory and the conflict with that um affected, the Justice League story and how it carried through the Justice League. And it was really beautiful, from him being killed in a car crash with his and him being mad as his father, to where the father and the son had a mutual respect, and ultimately the father had wished he did more for his son by, and with that, him kind of giving up his life to help the Justice League, but most importantly Cyborg, and stopping Steppenwolf, which was really well told, which I really love. One thing I was amazed was in the Snyder Cut. Amber Heard's character, Mira, she had a originally in this movie, the Zack Snyder Cut, which was in a way you can say the original movie. She had a British voice, but in the theatrical cut, they changed it to American accent, to where that carried over to the Aquaman movie, where she had an American accent. I prefer the British accent because it's much better. And with that, the scene where one thing I like was the scene where they're discussing about bringing back Superman. They reshot the whole scene for no reason in the theatrical one. In the Snyder Cut, it's much better, properly executed, and just overall, like, better. The team had better dynamics and everything. It was really beautiful. And like honestly, like it was really amazing. And then one thing I was amazed was which I was pretty kind of mad, was the scene with Martha, Ken, and Lois Lane. Like in this Snyder cut, they did a good job. The theatrical cut, they like ruined it. Like they here's the thing with Joss Whedon. Apparently he was a feminist, but you guys know he's not. He makes really dirty jokes to women, like in the theatrical cut with Amy Adams and Diane Lane, Martha Kent, Lois Lane. There was a reporter that went up to Lois Lane and was like, "Oh my god, you're a girl. Give me the best story in one." That bullshit. With this Snyder version, it was so amazing. It was like Lois Lane was so sad because she was in love with Superman. They were like a couple. She hasn't been going to work because she misses Superman, right? And Martha Kent went to comfort her because she's the only person who can discuss this, because they know the truth about Superman, Clark, and whatnot. And then when Martha Kent leaves the building, she's actually not Martha Kent. It's actually Martian Manhunter in disguise, which was amazing. I grew up watching the Justice League cartoons and seeing, and like I loved Martian Manhunter, that cartoon, and just seeing it over here was amazing. But they could have done more. Either cut the scene out and save it for the for the part two, which of course is cancelled, or just don't have it at all. But it was nice to see. Like I was amazed, and then the visions that Cyborg sees. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. It kind of shows why Lois Lane was important. Like if you don't know, BVS, he had a dream sequence where Lois Lane was but Superman was like, oh, Lois was everything, and then Flash went back in time, saying that, oh, Lois is the key. Cyborg and had that vision and showed what actually happened, and it was really amazing, like literally amazing. Where Darkseid's like holding his shoulders, Superman's shoulders, and he's like crying because Superman had lost Lois Lane. Oh my god, like. And then with yeah, of course I mentioned Cyborg's father dies in the theatrical one. He's completely useless, and of course with Superman, with this movie, Superman wears a black suit, which is cool, but it's amazing. But here's the catch: it's nothing. Like it's just a black suit, right? The reason in the animated movie and in the comics Superman wore that black suit was because after getting killed by Doomsday, he wears a black suit to heal. This movie is just a black colored suit. Now you can say that he went up to the sun to absorb energy, and the black color absorbs energy, a lot of light and whatnot. But really, I would like to have to see I would like to see Superman with his blasters and everything. It would have been amazing, like literally. And honestly, yeah. And then with that, I did enjoy the final battle. Of course, since this movie is kind of rated R, you got to see glory, blood, and everything, F-bombs, and I love the ending to this film, where you got the whole future scene with Joker and Ben Affleck's Batman. It's a really cool discussion they have and whatnot, but I guess it's really important, but at the same time, like, you can trim that the clip into a smaller piece or add that to the cyborg vision that he had. One thing I like was, unlike the previous movie, the previous movie had this Russian family, which was kind of somehow they made that Russian family important towards the end because they were the only people in town, and Flash had to save them, and that was the only thing Flash did, while Superman just did all the work. Defeating Steppenwolf, took the cubes apart and whatnot. Over here, Flash had more things to do. Flash had a really cool introduction. Cyborg had a really cool introduction, and Aquaman had a really cool introduction, which led into his solo film Aquaman, which was of course released in 2018. And I love Alfred in this movie. He had a lot more things to do, and it was just not just him doing Batman things. It was like just him doing actual things, which was so amazing. And of course, Superman's entrance into this movie was much better. Like his original entrance, and I have written it down. His entrance in the theatrical cut. Well, I believe in truth, but I'm also a big fan of justice. And it's just him with his CGI thing. In the Snyder cut, it's him flying through and literally on point, saving Cyborg's back, right? As Cyborg's taking out the cubes. And he says non-impressive while the axis was trying to go to Cyborg, and ends up on his shoulders with his black suit, which was really amazing. And of course, overall, it was a good movie. There's some things like the slow-mo was too much. Like, it was really good, but just overall too much. I would have maybe made the battle where Superman gets resurrected, like kind of short, not too long, but not as short as what the theatrical one had. Um, yeah, just cut out some scenes like Martian Manhunter, which was really cool but not that important. And when they're talking about the history battle with Darkseid and the Atlanteans, the Amazonians, why not just you can keep that, just make it, just cut like just a couple minutes off just because it's really long and most of us get the idea. Other than that, it's really amazing. It's 4 hours, which it kind of helps properly execute characters, but at the same time, it's like, too long. So yeah, and I would rate this around 8 out of 10 or 7.5 out of 10. Really amazing. The highest score that I would give to is Zack Snyder from Batman v Superman. I enjoyed it, but I would give that 6.57 out of 10. Man of Steel 7.5 out of 10. But this movie was 7.8 out of 10. Really amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share this video with everyone else, and comment down below on what review I should do next. Should it be the the Winter Soldier and Falcon TV show? Should I review the WandaVision show since it's been released and give my opinions on it? What should I do? Just comment down below. And please, I want to be a full-time YouTuber, so if you could help me reach over 1,000 subs, help share all my videos with everyone else, thank you. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, thumbs up, comment down below, and stay safe and have a healthy life. Peace out.